The Teachers and Educational Workers Union of the Trade Union Congress is on strike. Now, TEWU is protesting government's failure to address delays in concluding, signing and implementing revised conditions of services for workers under the Ghana Education Service, Ghana Library Authority, public technical and traditional universities. Now, we've got Chairperson of TEWU, TUC, Salamatu Mahama Brahima, joins us live. Good afternoon, ma'am. And I'm wondering if you have seen the notice by the NLC that you hold on and have a certain engagement with them on Wednesday. Have you seen that at all?
Yes, good afternoon, my dear, and to your listeners. We saw the letter this morning, by which time we had already issued our release, our press release. And you know that in matters like this, you go through a process before you declare. And so we need to go through the same process to suspend. And so we intend having some meetings with the bodies that matter so that we can suspend it before we meet with the Labor Commission.
And so you say that the process will be the meeting with all of the people or the stakeholders that matter. Is that the process?
Exactly so.
Okay, so as of now till Wednesday, when you're able to meet the NLC, are you still striking?
We cannot tell because, you see, as unionists, strike is always our last resort, okay? We don't take pleasure in embarking on strike, but it is normally when we don't get the attention of governments, that is where we resort to strike actions. And so if we meet the National Labor Commission and we are able to get the fair wages and our managements to the negotiation table, definitely we'll have to suspend and see the way forward.
Does it matter at all that you're getting to the negotiating table with the NLC, or you're going to be asking for specific things as we know already? What will be the minimum and the most that will not let you strike?
What we are expecting is that the NLC will instruct fair wages and our management to get a mandate from government and sit with us. Okay. Because we can't continue to work with expired conditions of service. In the case of the technical universities and the public universities, the conditions of service expired since 2008, and we've not been able to review. So we've been operating on expired conditions of service. In the case of Ghana Education Service, it's expired for the past 2 years. Our members are on us, as if leadership is not doing anything. Meanwhile, we have written series of letters to our various management and fair wages as well, but they have failed to meet us, you know. So for us, what we want is for them to invite us to the negotiation table, and once that is done, and then we finish and we sign our conditions of service, then we are good to go.
Well, finally, before
embarking on strike.
Finally, before I let you go, except you are also quite uncertain whether between today, Monday, to the 20th of November, that the NLC is asking for a negotiation, you don't know whether your unions are going on strike or not, because these are different unions put together.
Currently, as we speak, TEWU is on strike.
Okay. You
saw our press release, giving them up to the 18th. And today is 18th.
Yes.
Is today not 18th?
Yes, it is.
Yes, today is 18th. And like I said earlier, we received the NLC letter just today. Maybe they delivered it on Friday when my general secretary was not in office. And Friday, Saturday, Sunday were weekends, so we don't work on weekends. So we saw the letter this morning, and it is difficult to call off the strike now because we need to meet with stakeholders before we can actually suspend the strike.
Okay.
And so from now, we are working, maybe from now up to Wednesday, when we'll meet the Labor Commission, we'll see what happens. But for now, we are on strike. TEWU Public University, TEWU Technical University, TEWU Library Authority, TEWU Museums, and TEWU GES, Ghana Education Service, is on strike.
Okay. Thank you for talking to us. I'm certain that by 20th of this month, we'll also still get in touch with you for more details. Thank you, Madam Brahima, for talking to us. Now, that's the update on the TEWU TUC that have declared strike starting today. Well, the update, however, is that the NLC has called for a negotiation meeting with them on the 20th of this month, which we look forward to coming Wednesday.